Nairobi's streets became the scene of angry protests on Friday as small-scale traders shut their businesses and took to the streets to voice their opposition to higher taxes. Many of the protesters rely on imported goods to run their businesses. They say rising costs are already hurting sales, and a new customs valuation benchmark could make the situation even worse. At the center of the dispute is a decision by Kenya's Revenue Authority to increase the minimum customs valuation benchmark for a 40-foot container carrying consolidated general cargo. The benchmark has been raised from 2.5 million Kenyan shillings to 3.2 million shillings. That is an increase of around 28%. The new valuation took effect on August 20th. Traders who use consolidated shipments say the higher benchmark means they will have to pay more to bring goods into the country. For businesses operating on already thin profit margins, they say, that additional cost could prove difficult to absorb. For some traders, the impact is already being felt on the ground. Retailers say customers are becoming increasingly reluctant to spend as the cost of imported products rises. Mobile phone sellers are among those reporting weaker business, with traders warning that further increases could push prices even higher. They are calling on the authorities to reconsider the new customs benchmark and ease the tax burden on small businesses. But the protest quickly turned tense. As traders marched through Nairobi, police fired tear gas to disperse the crowds. Demonstrators were seen running through clouds of smoke as officers moved to break up the protest. Despite the police response, some protesters said they would continue to demand what they described as their rights. The demonstrations highlight the growing pressure facing Kenya's small businesses, which are already dealing with higher operating costs and weaker consumer demand. For traders dependent on imported goods, the customs valuation change could add another layer of financial pressure. They fear higher import costs will ultimately be passed on to consumers, making everyday products more expensive and potentially reducing sales even further. The traders are now calling for dialogue with the authorities and a review of the new customs valuation benchmark. For Nairobi's small-scale business community, the message is clear. They say higher taxes and rising import costs are making it increasingly difficult to keep their businesses running. As tensions remain over the new policy, traders will be watching closely for the government's response.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.